So it's the second last day of the month. And I thought, well, I've had actually a lot of very interesting comments, so I thought I'd go through a few of them. And this is actually just a really big thank you to everyone who has been watching throughout this entire month. It's been a lot of videos to do, and I've already mentioned before that it's not easy to do daily videos. It really isn't. But I'm really glad that those of you who stuck around did stick around. And, well, I look forward to having a more sane upload schedule and getting back to work on everything that I normally would be doing on my main channel. And that is going to be starting this coming week. But let's take a look at some of the comments. And I want to do this before my phone dies. Unfortunately, it's at 7% right now. So this is on yesterday's video. So lead or lead farmer. You could make a pet shop and put animals in houses. Pet shop's an interesting idea. I could possibly do that. I'm more likely to do like breeders, like a dog breeder or cat breeder, and have them outside the city walls, maybe. That might be a good idea. But yeah, definitely, I'm going to have cats and dogs throughout the city. And I do need to put cats in the village as well. I think it's really important for, driving away creepers. And it's just nice to have that extra life in there, right? And Rossby Duhart. Beautiful ideas and plans. Have you considered using railway for travel over long stretches, like down to the military base? In the city, I wouldn't use rail, especially going down to the military base. I will have a bridge going across, which you can walk across. And I want it to be walkable. Now, I have actually recently thought about possibly using rails. However, I want to do something a little interesting with transportation. Now, of course, we've got the Happy Guest coming in very, very soon. And I want to have those. I want to utilize them. So I'm going to have them just floating around in various places. But I also want to build airships. And in my last Bedrock Let's Play, I was planning on doing airships. And I want to do that. I really want to do that with this. And I think it'll be really interesting. The issue with the airships, though, is they're going to cast shadows. And down below, I need to make sure it's lit up so that I don't have any mobs spawning in there. That might not be a good idea. All right, next is Fun Facts Shorts. I'm glad you showed the overhead view and explained the huge scale of the build. Dude, that is a lot of building to be done. Tell me about it. And I'm doing it in survival. I'm impressed with your vision, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it grow and take shape over time. Now, thank you. I feel like I really need to get to work on it, get into it. The village that I built took me over 2 years. And the reason for that is partway through I ended up burning out. And it was unrelated to this world. It was entirely because I kept on taking on too many large projects. And I just killed my, not creativity, but my desire to build. So I want to make sure that I am not overdoing it anymore. I'm going to make sure that I don't do that. And then, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Elegrivel Pro player. Okay. What I have come to realize in this kind of project is that the first house will never be the greatest. Yeah, tell me about it. It's usually the worst build. But yeah, carrying on. You'll sometimes want to rebuild it a few months later, but it is the most important as it sets the tone of the town. It gives the style we're going for, and for a coherent build, it's the most important build, the first one. Exactly. And as I mentioned, I am going to be setting the entire theme or the architectural design for the city with that house. Will I come back to it and make some modifications? It's quite possible, yes. I don't want to say that all of the designs are set in stone, because they aren't. They'll be set in terracotta. Okay, that was a really dumb joke. But yeah, there will be possible times when I come back to redesign things. Simply because maybe my skills or my ideas or just something changes. And I'm thinking, you know what? I want to do something slightly different, so let's make some adjustments. I could do that, maybe. All right, on to, do I regret daily videos? This is from Cindy J. In all honesty, I would not have found you had YouTube not recommended this channel to me early on in this series. I'm not a creator yet. That part is still in consideration, as I'm not certain I want to deal with the stress that comes with doing them, and your content here has been eye-opening in many ways for me. Yeah, okay, I'll get to that in a moment. I subscribed to your main channel because of this series, although I haven't watched a lot of them yet. Life, as you point out, only gives you so much time in a day to do things. However, as you move back to creating other videos, I'll probably see more of them, so thanks for what you have done here. Well, thank you for that comment. And I have found it interesting that people have found me through this channel and not through my main one. My main one, of course, is a lot larger than this one. But I have been uploading maybe one video a week on that channel this month. Hasn't been as much as I had hoped, but it's all because of the daily videos here. So we'll get back to normal on that channel next week. Let's see, the stress that comes with being a creator. I guess it depends on how you take things. So this is even a whole topic. I think I've touched on it before, but yeah, it is an entire topic that can be discussed about the stress of being a creator, because it's mostly, well, it's a few things. There's your own expectations, and okay, that just shocked me. It's your own expectations and trying to meet up with them or meet them, and pressuring yourself to keep making the videos and keeping a schedule. I don't keep a schedule anymore. I used to. I just felt that there's too much stress and pressure to keep up with a schedule. It also affected the quality of the videos. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to release the videos when I'm ready and take as long as I need to get them done. And I feel that I produce far better videos that way. But when I get myself into a rhythm, they come more quickly, and it's easier. So yeah. The other thing is, of course, community, comments, things like that. Negative comments can affect some people. It doesn't affect me. I really don't care. If someone leaves negative comments, I will either ignore them. If they're abusive, I will block them, so they'll never appear on my channel again. Or I will sometimes reply to them kind of in a sarcastic way. But that's me. That's how I often deal with the negative. Sometimes just playing around with them, and that's a topic I've discussed before. All right. This is, what kind of survival Minecraft player are you? Cloud TDG. I'm the type to have too many ideas that none of them get finished on time. Sounds like me at one point. Love my automation as well. Yes, automation is a good thing to have if you're need to create a lot of stuff. I'm going to be working a lot on that in the industrial area. So hopefully we'll have a few things that I won't have to work so hard on getting, you know? They must be right below me. So yeah, the... you know what? That was loud. That... I started a Minecraft 1.0 world and it totally reset all my settings in Minecraft. So sounds were turned way up. So I gotta adjust those. The mouse settings were also messed up. It was a little annoying. Yeah. Bridge. Okay. So, moving on. Let's see. This is on my 5 updates. Minecraft needs. This is totally unrelated to the video, but M1NT001. Hey, great video, great viewpoints, but what shaders do you use? This is complementary shaders. This is the basic complementary. Whoa. Okay, why am I flying? This is the basic complementary shaders. I am not using the really high quality ones, but this is all I need really. And I love the color at sunset. Everything turns a nice golden or orange color. And interior lighting, it just looks great. It looks and feels warm and welcoming. And I like it that way. Let's see. Where else? This is Minecraft should stop updating. The issue I have with updates is I prefer to just make a new world rather than explore for hours to find the newly updated features in the new update. So once a year was good for me. Yeah, I can see that. If there's an update every 3 months, you don't want to be starting a new world every 3 months, right? Yeah, once a year I think gave people that ability. But with the... this is something for servers that use mods. And for me, this is a concern. Because on Brambles we use mods, and now we have 4 updates per year. How long is it going to take to update, you know? Sometimes they don't update. That makes it a little bit difficult, and I can see that issue here. So if there are updates that are that frequent, it can really impact the worlds that you're playing in. Let's see. And do I regret daily videos? Fun facts shorts again. So you earn my sub with your I'm in my 40s and I play Minecraft video. That was the one that really blew up this channel. That got me over the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, so it could get monetized. And yeah, we're over 1,700 subscribers now, which is amazing. And so they go on to say, it was about 4 months ago. Yes, I can put my hand on my heart and swear that I've seen every video you've done on this channel since then. I did sub to your main channel as well, but I literally haven't watched a single video over there. I enjoy your content. I do totally understand the need to focus on those other bigger projects, though. Well, thank you very much. It's nice to know that you've watched every single video. That's impressive. I hope you do continue to watch on this channel, and I do hope you get over to my main channel and watch some as well. it's mainly tutorials and Let's Plays, so I am getting back to doing the weekly tutorials, and I would like to get up to 2 per week. That is my goal. And then, Let's Plays, they come when they come. That's just what I'm going to say. I'm not going to commit to being on a schedule for those. And let's see. This is a long comment. Again, do I regret daily videos? I think this is going to be the last one I do, because I need to get this uploaded before midnight, and I don't know if I have enough time. So, this is from Nitka. You touched on the important conclusion. The more videos, that is daily ones, the less views because of saturation. That's what I was thinking myself observing your numbers. Yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed them a lot and watched probably about 80% of your daily videos. I do understand from the creator standpoint that this is draining, not really necessary for this kind of channel content, but I also have one more conclusion based on my own experience. If I had to do the same as you, I would probably not only run out of ideas, but I think that would impact creativity of what and how to discuss something in the video. Yes, actually, that is one thing that I have had problems with in this series. Sometimes I struggle with an idea, and these ideas are last minute. And I thought, what am I doing tonight? How about responding to comments? I mean, that's a nice, simple one, and I thought that it would be great to, give back to the community and get you featured in a video again. And when you are under pressure to record something, I think it kind of flats out the topic because you don't have much time to think it through properly, and after a few days or even after publication, there could be thoughts that you wish to add or discuss further because something suddenly appeared in your mind. You know what? That has happened after I have hit stop on the recording. There was something I wanted to mention in a previous video, and I can't remember what it is now. Of course not. But yeah, that happens. At least if you're giving yourself time and you are planning out the videos, you can cover everything. And in fact, tomorrow's video is one that is completely scripted. Now, I shouldn't say completely scripted. I'm going to be doing, point form. So I have the topics. Everything I need to talk about will be... Yeah, that is so loud. I have the hiccups now. Oh, that's good. So everything will be on a screen on my laptop right next to me so that I can look at it and I know what I'm talking about next. It will be multiple topics within this video, but it's all about one thing. And it's something that some of you may resonate with, because I know some of you are new content creators or you've been doing it for a while, or some of you are considering starting a channel. And this is all about you. So it's exactly what some of you may be interested in hearing, because this is partially about my own experience, but it is advice. And I do want to mention that someone commented on an earlier video that they, I have mentioned this one before, that they, for a channel that's only had but 1,700 subscribers and only gets a few hundred views per video, that they wouldn't take any advice from it. Well, I've had several years experience making YouTube channels of varying degrees of success. I have 3 monetized channels. And you have to understand that to even get to 1,000 subscribers, I don't recall the exact number, but I believe it's around 98% or 97% of channels do not reach this point. And the fact that I've got one that's at 65,000 and I'm in the top 1%, I think it's top 0.5% of channels with that one. And when you reach that point, you would think that you know what you're doing. And that's one thing. I do like to give advice. I do like to help people out. That is something that I really enjoy doing. Hence all of my tutorials. And I don't take this like I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just saying whatever. And no, these are very well thought out. And I do look at what works and what does not work quite a lot, even though sometimes I still work on videos that I know are not going to perform well, but I still want to do them because I just want to do them. And that goes for this channel. Most of what I do on this channel is just talking, and they're just things that I want to get off my chest and not necessarily trying to get views. And I don't find that important on this channel. On my main one, I'm doing a series in which I am just relaxing and recording absolutely everything I do, building starter houses. And I just find that relaxing for me to do. And I just enjoy doing it. It's not the most popular series because it's slow-paced, and there are a lot of people that really don't care for slow-paced content. Oh, that has been getting a little more popular recently. It's still something that especially younger people are not that interested in. But that's a totally different topic anyways. But I think I've been talking long enough, and I need to get ready for that video tomorrow, because that's going to be... It's one that I've been planning for a long time. I've been really, really planning that for a long time. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like videos like this, and please consider subscribing to this channel as well as my main one. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.